Hello and welcome to Darkness Ascending Presents the North American Amateur Starcraft League, Season number 1, Bracket number 8, Game number 1 between two Zerg players, Catechin in the right orange and players EVORekatan in the left green Zerg. This is Scrap Station, which is a notably small map. I don't particularly know I don't know if there's any particular thing to do specifically with Zerg, but usually speaking, Zergs go with relatively lower drones, don't early expand, and get get a couple early Zerglings and either go with the Zergling Baneling route or the some roaches. So we'll see what we got. So far, not too much to speak of with either player, both using the close proximity of the bases to scout out a little bit with the Overlord. Looks like EVORekatan is going for a relatively early gas, or a gas before the spawning pool. Looks like Catechin is going straight up drones for the time being. Take a look at the income. Looks like Catechin is ahead in drones by just a little bit, or obviously by the one drone, because the one drone had gone to the gas. Catechin now has a spawning pool building. Rekatan also has a spawning pool building. And we now have a new gas. So, well, very similar build. Looks like Catechin is a little bit ahead in terms of the economy, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, because we're going to see Evo is going to have that heavy gas, so he'll be able to get either quick speedlings or well, get any sort of tech a little bit quicker than Catechin is going to get. But Catechin is obviously going to have a mineral advantage, so he's going to be able to build a lot more a lot sooner. So we shall see who prevails. Looks like Catechin already has his spawning pool up, is already getting his queen out. We do see an extra Overlord building. I would think that we would probably be seeing a couple Zerglings once we had that Overlord up. Rekatan looks like he is getting 3 Zerglings early on. He is already getting Zergling speed. So looks like let's see here. Alright, so it looks like Catechin does have his queen out. Only has 2 Zerglings, or sorry, has 4 Zerglings out. He is going to use these 2 to scout, but there are some more coming. He is creating a bit of a line of defense here. Go back to everyone, and it looks like he's going to be a little bit underpowered here to be able to do anything, so he's running away. Nobody lost any units at this point. Catechin is going to use those 2 Zerglings to be able to scout. He is going to be able to see that there's a Baneling nest. So he does see the Baneling nest. He does see the Evo chamber. So he knows that we are not going for Zerglings. We're not going for roaches over at Rekatan's base. He is going for Zerglings. So now we have a little push by Rekatan. He does have more Zerglings than Catechin does, but he does get those roaches out just in time to chase them away. And it looks like Rekatan is going to have to build up a bit and come back. Rekatan did see that Catechin did see the Baneling nest, so he opts to cancel it, which gives him a little more minerals so that he can actually build more Zerglings and be able to hopefully make something happen with just the Zerglings. Zerglings actually do okay against roaches, but they have to catch them in a wide open space. And as you notice here, Catechin is creating a wall of roaches so that those Zerglings can't get past, which is a really good move, especially when you believe that your opponent is going for mass Zerglings. Because what it will do is it'll allow very low surface area of those Zerglings to attack, and you can just attack back with impunity with your roaches. So we are going to see something with this moving out roaches. Looks like they're going to be going for the rocks. Create a little bit of a quicker access point to the Zergling base, or to the enemy's base rather. I do believe that Rekatan has spotted this behavior, has moved his Zerglings back in preparation for this attack. Does look like he's getting, or looks like he is supply blocked at the moment, is getting some more overlords, is getting a hatchery upgrade to lair. Catechin is just pumping out units. As you can see, he is making a massive number of Zerglings. So this is actually an important thing to note. One thing that's really a big part of Starcraft that you're seeing here is he's showing off the fact that he has these roaches to Rekatan. He's saying, hey, I got these roaches, you're going to have to make something to stop the roaches. And then on the other hand, he's making a ton of Zerglings. So there's this nice mix. And if you can see that actually the roaches are going to be able to tank the Zerglings relatively well. Do tank the Zerglings very well. So you see, they're going to get in this fight. Those Zerglings are all going to die. These roaches are going to start tanking out those other Zerglings. And then his last Zergling is going to come and save the day, essentially. Looks like that might just be the end of the game, and actually it is. It's a good game, and we'll look to see Catechin and Evo in Game 2. As always, if you like these games, please subscribe and rate.